morning. Now, to put this into perspective, Montrose, we're typically 30 degrees to start this time of the year. Grand Junction, lower 30s, 32, 33. That's right where we should be. So not a bad start to the day. If you were up 7:10, 7:12, kind of depends on where you were. And of course, you have to delay that to about 7:45, 7:50 before the sun can get above our mountains and mesas to the east. Regardless of that fact, we get light right around 6:30 in the morning. So get up, take a look eastbound. You'll see Venus, the planet. It's that bright object right there ahead of the sun. Now, you could also, if you had a telescope, you could see a triangle with Mars and Jupiter. Not with the naked eye, however, just Venus. These numbers, these temperatures, these are the lows, by the way, and we're also going to have a warming trend for them. As we get through the weekend, some areas could get upper 40s, low 50s to start the day. Of course, that translates to very warm afternoons. This is what we did today, 63 at Montrose. We should be in the upper 50s, so 5 degrees warmer than the average. 66 for Grand Junction. We should be in the lower 60s, 60, 61. These temperatures are typical of mid-April. Now, we're going to build on these as we get into Friday, Saturday, Sunday, our warmest day of the forecast period, and we may even get some record temperatures out of this. That is something to look forward to if you're planning to be outside. The start of the weekend, Friday, Saturday, mostly clear. The finish of the weekend, partly cloudy. Sunday afternoon into Monday. So even though there's added cloud coverage, doesn't mean you can forego the SPF. You still need that higher sun angle, and you are going to get that burn on the skin. So protect yourselves, protect your skin. Wind speeds. Wind is not really a big factor in our forecast, not until about Monday, Tuesday, when we have the first of 2 storm systems moving through. And as always, we maintain the mild temperatures ahead of the storm Tuesday, and we always increase cloud coverage Sunday, Monday, and we increase the wind speeds. Late Monday, early Tuesday, we'll get breezy. But right now, 5 to 15, barely. Top wind gusts of the day, right around the 15-mile-per-hour zone, again for Rifle and Delta today. Again, not a big factor with wind in the forecast. We'll wait till the beginning of next week. In the meantime, ridge of high pressure building into the region. This is expanding across the western third of the United States, at least for the next couple of days. Mostly clear, quiet, beautiful conditions, whether it's AM or PM. With our ridge, that deflects all the storms away from Colorado. So Genesis site, Pacific Northwest, storms west to east. Now we do, remember December, January, we had the storms riding down along the eastern periphery of that ridge of high pressure that was persistent? Well, that's what's going to be happening this weekend. Sunday, we could see and experience very gusty conditions in the eastern plains of Colorado. So if you're I-70, even I-40 bound through the panhandle of Texas, Oklahoma, that's likely where we will encounter some red flag warnings, possible wildfire setup. But this is east of the divide, west of the divide. It's quiet, it's calm. Granted, we are drier than we need to be, on the order of 1/2 inch to a 3/4 inch category, Montrose, Grand Junction. But we do look at our first chance of passing rain showers for the Tuesday, Wednesday period. Now, in the meantime, it's all about building temperatures. So again, Saturday, Sunday likely our warmest day of the period. That's where we could set, for Grand Junction at least, new temperature records. And I think we'll see some 80 and mid 80 degree readings this weekend, especially in the warmer, lower elevations of Colorado and Utah. Specifically some of those parks out there in Utah. So looking at tomorrow morning, here's an improvement with those lows. We can technically call it a warming trend because it's going to continue to do so. Mid-30s for Montrose, upper 30s Grand Junction, teens for Gunnison, right around 30 for the Roaring Fork Valley. That's a great start to the day, in my opinion. Getting into the afternoon hours, we're jumping temperatures in the 70s. These are not records. Our records are in the 80s, but we will see some records fall in the next several days for many locations. For Grand Junction, that happens on Sunday. 77 from 1988 is the record. Looking at Tuesday, we do experience a dip in the temperatures for the midweek period, and it's only a quick little hit of near freezing temperatures. So gardeners, late next week, that's the coldest time of this forecast. Until then, it's really warm and dry.